Hey guys, Lazfire here with my first review of a tank in World of Tanks. The first tank I'm going to be reviewing here is the KV5. Now this is personally my favourite tank in the game, at least for its tier. Now the KV5 is a tier 8 premium Soviet vehicle, and I was lucky enough to get mine in the last Christmas sale, and hopefully those people looking at this review are going to get one in a sale sooner or later because it's no longer available in the store. You can only get it with specials or through the gift shop. Now, this tank, where to begin with this tank? Probably my favourite thing about it is that right there, hit points. It's got 1780 hit points, which is absolutely phenomenal. If we compare that to the tier 8 German, where is it, Tiger 2, the American T-34, blind, there we go, and for shits and gigs, let's bring up the tier 8 Frenchie. And there we go. Oh, you know what? We'll chuck in the IS-3 as well. There we go. 1500, 1400, 1400, 1450. The closest thing is the Tiger, and that's got 1500. It's a full, almost 400 hit points less. Now looking at the armor. Armor of the KV5 is absolutely phenomenal. It does have some weak spots though, and I'm going to talk about those now back in the garage. Looking at armor, 180 at the front for both the turret and the hull, 150 on the side at tier 8, and rear armor is still 140. I've had light tanks coming around popping shots into that and bouncing off. The big weak spots I'm going to bring up right now in case you're fighting against one is that massive R2-D2 turret, cupola here, cupola up there, and definitely not the gun mantlet. The gun mantlet I think is even more than 180. You've got the extra layer of protection right there. Now, one of my favourite things about this tank is also, where is it? The weight. Mine KV5 is over 100 ton, and this thing has a top speed of there we go, vehicle details, top speed of 40 kilometers per hour, and it will reach that. It will reach that on any kind of slight decline. Traverse speed 18, I don't believe that. It goes a lot faster, it accelerates a lot quicker, and it maintains its speed. It's easily faster than the Tiger 2. And the gun is only tier 7, but rate of fire 7, which is quite good. Accuracy 0.43, it doesn't matter, because you're going to be up in people's faces using that weight to ram. You want to be ramming people with that. You get to the top of the hill, you come down, you're 100 tons, they're 50 tons. I've had games where I've easily done 600 plus damage. One of my friends in the clan that I'm in he one-shot a T-29 coming down a hill by just doing pure ram damage. It's about 1400 damage straight on to a tier 7 vehicle with this thing. And the only downside this tank really has is signal range of only 440, and that's just not that impressive. But yeah, I run equipment in this. It's the same as almost all tanks, I think. You always got your gun ramming, number one. Just get that rate of fire up as quick as you can. Vents, of course, you want vents. Extra 5% to all crew things helps. That's especially good when you're trying to ram in tanks. It increases your maneuverability, your top speed. It helps this thing go into an enemy tank extra fast. And I've got the vert stabs for just driving along and popping shots into people. Crew perks, I've finally got to my third perk, and this is how I decided I wanted it. First of all, Brothers in Arms, extra 5% as well. It's like having a second set of vents. I ended up taking 6 cents because I've fallen in love with it since I unlocked it on my medium tanks. Deadeye, so I could occasionally get a ammo rack or light them up. Doesn't seem to happen too often, but it helps. 100% controlled impact. You want controlled impact as good as you can get it. And signal range, just because I already got the 2 main ones I wanted on the radio man there, and the signal range is already pretty piss poor. And yeah, just adrenaline rush, safe stowage, running around, tearing shit up. It's great. Anyway, now that I've discussed the tank and blathered on enough, I'll have some footage of me in a game. Okay guys, so here we are on Ensk with my clanmate Tenno here, and we're just platooning up and rolling around in the KV5s. Luckily enough for us, we are the only 2 tier 8s, I believe, and we've teamed up for a number of reasons, mainly because that 1780 health I was talking about is just phenomenal, and when you have 2 KV5s rolling around with that much health, it's very hard to deal with, especially if you're a lower tier. So here's the maneuverability of the tank that I was talking about. See, even moving around spot to spot, it's not that slow. Of course, I might be tainted from driving my E100 around, but up here, just pushing forward, because you always want to push forward with the KV5. Take a shot at him. Penetration, no damage, they're always fun. And we're all just pushing up together here. There's my clanmate backing me up. There we go, just switch camera. There we go. And as you can see, the accuracy on the gun's not terrible, and the rate of fire is quite decent. I've got a gun rammer, verticals, stabilizer, and vents on this, with vents just helping with the reload and the maneuverability, being backed up by the Brothers in Arms, so it's quite good. Now this M4, just aiming at just the soft bit of the turret there, because the hull and the gun mantlet can still bounce your gun pretty easily. There we go, he's gone. Let's just have a look at this thing. So there we go, there's the R2-D2 turret and the cupola there in action. And that's where any kind of clever player is going to smack you. And there we go, there's the super Pershing. Absolutely love to brawl in the KV5. You just want to be up in their face and you want to be as close as you can get. Bam! Now obviously when you're fighting the super Pershing, you want to try to avoid that spaced armor wherever possible. So putting shots into his side where I can. There we go, see that? Ram damage about 3 Ks an hour, still did about 40. And there we go. Now you're going back and forth here in the KV, you use your weight to push the other tank around, and when you're pushing up against each other, just let him push you back and he's going to have a harder time aiming. So there we go, push up against him, right to the soft parts. So that's what I'm saying about the accuracy on this gun doesn't really matter, because you're going to be up and close wherever possible anyway. Here you go, get to shoot the Dicamax. Bam, love that. And also I'm going to go to shoot the T29 here, and just watch this. Bottom of the back of the turret still bounced me, so this gun isn't the best for penetration. It's great for mopping up lower tier vehicles. Here we go, I'm going to hunt down this KV1S. He's seen me and he's running. Bam, right in the side. Now you got to check out the penetration of this gun again here. Reloaded, aimed, ding, bounced. This gun can often bounce like that, but it's up to the damage rolls, and the more shots you put out, eventually you're going to pan. KVIS with its lucky ass bounce. And bang, finished off. Now the mods I'm running at the moment are Hit mod, Sniper mod, and there's also a map mod that I'm running. They're all from Anafield's 8.5 pack release, and yeah, it just helps out a little bit. There's the maneuverability. You see that? Easily over 30 Ks if you ever manage to drive straight. I'm all over the shop, but I'm hunting around for any leftover people. There we go. Sitting on about 38 there. Almost 40 k's an hour on the just solid ground. It's a great tank. Now I've seen here that there's 2 tier 8s and me left with just some arty. So they've got 6 kills between them, I'm on 3. That T50/2 is on 2 kills as well, but it's not great odds. I've switched over to gold because the moment I see a KV4 I shit my pants in this tank because it's just as heavy as you, except that it's got a better gun and no big ass R2D2 weak spots like that. Well, you can see there the R2D2 is the thing with the holes in it. There we go, KV4 premium round.
We nailed it back.
Right into the face. There we go, look at all those just dings all over the KV5 there. That one penetrated, but he's probably slinging gold at me too.
We just dinged
So
him.
even with gold rounds you can often ding with this gun. 110. I think this is the first time I've actually noticed fighting one of these things, at least at the same tier, so it's a pain in the arse, those bloody medium tanks. Not that I have anything against medium tanks, of course. You'll notice here that I've actually got the gold rounds ready. I'm ready to mess with that KV4 if I can. Bloody scary. As I said, I love this tank because of the armor. KV4 is just as much armor and none of the weaknesses. Lack of maneuverability, but
Ricochet.
there we go, ricochet again. Bloody can't hit it. Distracted. Can I get another round into it?
The turret ring is damaged. We can
Damn.
barely turn it.
No damage again. I've got to stop aiming for tracks, really. So this is probably going to be your number one other same tier scary tank. Like if you come across the T34 or the Tiger 2, you've got heaps of weaknesses to punch in, but this thing's just terrifying for me.
Punched right through their armor.
There we go. And now we've changed. It's now 1 versus 3. He's almost got Top Gun. So you'll notice I'm loading premium here and I'm still dinging, so you can see the penetration's not excellent. It does have its downfalls, but I absolutely adore this tank. It's amazing. Let's just have a look at all those bounces. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 or 6. And you'll bounce anything off the side if you're side scraping effectively. I'm just trying to duck in so he doesn't hit my R2D2 turret there between shots. And now he's almost dead. And let's finish this. Bam. Excellent. Excellent tank. Absolutely love it. So that's the end of my battle recording. KV5. Definitely one of my favourite tanks in the game, if not the favourite. And you can see there, this is a game where I got over 5k damage dealt out, and that's just because you're surviving so long, tanking so many shots, and that gun's just got an excellent reload. You just bang, 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 messing everybody up. Oh well, hit me up in the comments if you got any questions or helpful advice, and I'll record another review of other tanks in the garage if people are actually interested. Until then, Lazfire signing off. Have a good day.